What's crazy is Travis Hunter, the best football player in America right now, dropped his girl off at a party and waited in the car for her, and this is what she was doing on the inside. But what's crazier than that is how
It's locked in. Travis Hunter's marriage is over, and he's spiraling hard. But here's the twist that's blowing up the internet. It ain't the split that's making jaws drop. Before Travis could even catch his breath from losing the woman he swore he'd ride with forever, she blindsided him on Instagram. Fresh, glowing engagement pics. And the comments section lit up with, "Congrats," from every corner. And nope, this wasn't some nostalgic throwback to their own engagement days. This was her sealing the deal with none other than his own teammate from the Jaguars. That's the stab in the back that cut deep. Now the streets are buzzing. Who was running game here? Was Liana playing Travis the whole time, right under his nose? And the real question, how do you recover from a betrayal this cold? The breakup rumors have been floating for weeks, but nothing like this. The wildest part? A leaked snap of Liana and Travis's teammate just dropped on Reddit, spreading through private chats like wildfire. And the timing? Right before 7 p.m. Prime time for the biggest audience and the loudest drama. The first snap? Liana in a sleek white silk dress, grinning like she just scored the winning lottery ticket. The second? His teammate down on one knee, looking like the hero in a romance flick. And the third, straight movie magic. A kiss so perfectly framed, the diamond ring caught the light like it had its own spotlight. No caption, no explanation. Just a silent mic drop that shook timelines everywhere. And here's where it turns scandalous. Liana's still legally married to Travis Hunter, and the man in those pics? Definitely not him. In the comments, some friends dropped sweet congrats, while others threw shade about her escaping something toxic. Then there were the messy ones saying, "We been new, you just finding out." That's when it hit. This wasn't gossip anymore. It was undeniable proof she'd already moved on.
She makes me money and she makes her own money. So if we're gonna say she a gold digger, make sure you say I'm a gold digger too.
How do you maintain such a healthy relationship?
Don't let social media be in your relationship.
Okay.
Never post when y'all have problems.
Okay.
And be honest. Always. Always be honest.
I feel it. You got the ring on right now?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Hey, like, bro, just leave me alone, bro.
But here's the jaw dropper. Word is, Travis found out the exact same way the rest of us did, just scrolling his phone. And when he saw it, he snapped. Next morning, he rolled into the Jaguars facility late. No nods, no smiles, no small talk. Cameras caught him heading straight into the locker room, beelining for that teammate's stall. Witnesses swear it wasn't a calm, let's talk moment. It was all out yelling. And it wasn't, how could you? It was, how long? That's when it became crystal clear. This wasn't just about betrayal. It was about a knife that had been twisting for a long time. No punches, no shoves, but the yelling was so loud people outside froze like statues. Within the hour, Travis was gone. No meetings, no practice, just vanished. By that night, his Instagram was wiped clean. Half the roster unfollowed in one sweep, including the teammate, the fiancé, and even the head coach. Then, right around midnight, Travis went live. Hoodie pulled low, no lights, just sitting in the dark for almost a full minute before a single word left his mouth. When he finally spoke, it was barely above a whisper but cut like a blade. "You think you know people." That one line lit the internet on fire. The comment section exploded. Snake emojis everywhere. His teammate's name getting spammed nonstop. Fans begging for him to spill every detail. But Travis just stared dead into the camera, blinked a couple of times, and ended the live without another word. In the clips flying around socials, it's written all over his face. Travis is shattered. His eyes are glassy, like he's holding back a breakdown. This wasn't just heartbreak. This was the kind of pain that can change a person forever. And just when everyone thought the drama hit its peak, it got even wilder. The twist? Rumors are swirling that Travis and Liana, yes, the same Liana, might be expecting a baby. No confirmation from either side, but whispers online say she's already a few months along. One blind item even claims they're keeping it on the low because their whole situation is already a storm ready to explode. Right now, this top-tier athlete's wife is pregnant. But instead of baby joy, the air is thick with tension.
So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance.
Why? Word is his lawyer is pushing hard for a paternity test before any divorce papers move forward. And just to turn the heat up, Travis and Leanna dropped a fresh video together showing them adding a new member to the family with the caption, "Come with us to adopt a kitty." At first glance, it looked cute. Two people doing something they'd been hyped about. But scroll the comments and the mood flips quick. Folks started asking why they'd post this now of all times. Was it really a sweet moment? Or a PR stunt to shift the spotlight from the baby rumors? Fans came swinging. One wrote, "She was just crying, she didn't want to be in the relationship. Now they buying a cat?" Another threw shade with, "Who's getting the cat in the divorce?" Then Travis himself slid in, replying, "Believing that rumor is crazy. LOL. You could tell that comment had some bite. The fact that Travis always defended Leanna is exactly why this betrayal stings so deep. Getting engaged to his own teammate before the divorce even hit the finish line. That shot left Travis spiraling. But truth is, the red flags had been waving all along. Old clips are bubbling back up, and with what we know now, they hit way different. Like that post-game celebration against the Titans last season, Travis's wife walked right past him, straight into his teammate's arms for a hug before even looking her own husband's way. Back then, folks brushed it off as team mom energy. But now? Not so funny. Or that charity gala. She pulled up alone, skipped the mingling, went straight to his table, and stayed locked in until the cameras were gone. Even the locker room wasn't blind. A former player turned analyst says whispers had been floating for months. Word is, after practice, that teammate would hang back, claiming he was waiting for a ride. And surprise, that ride almost always rolled up in the form of Leanna. And here's where it starts looking calculated. Just 2 weeks before that engagement bomb dropped, the teammate signed a fat multi-year extension with guaranteed cash.
This Hunter has a prenup. Everyone who's married has a prenup. It just was written by the state. It was written by the government. Okay. Rather than written by him and the person he allegedly loves more than the other 8 billion other options in the world. Like, every marriage has a prenup. A prenup is just a rule set. Okay. Right. And Travis Hunter is a smart guy who knows how to play within a rule set, because his NFL career and his college career, all this demonstrates how well he plays within a rule set. Anytime I've represented professional athletes, which I've many of them over a 25-year career, I can tell you, these guys know how to work within a rule set. They know how to bend a rule set.
Almost overnight, her social media flipped. Travis pics vanished, replaced with cryptic captions about new chapters, and finally choosing happiness. Now the streets are asking, did she wait for him to lock in that bag before making her move official? Truth is, whispers about Leanna creeping on Travis aren't new. Just last year, a blind item claimed everyone knows this A-lister's partner calls him a cuck when he's away too long, and that she was allegedly trying to link up with an older, well-known rapper. That blind item never got confirmed, but fans weren't surprised one bit. If anything, it made folks believe this marriage was already on borrowed time. Soon, old pics and clips started flooding back. Leanna in situations that had people's eyebrows hitting the ceiling. And the wild part? Most of it went down while she and Travis were still just dating. For Travis, this was a straight gut punch. Not only did he have to watch this whole mess blow up online, but he also got turned into the internet's favorite punchline overnight. 1 minute, he's a star athlete. Next, he's the "don't let this be you" example in every warning about getting played. The memes, the clowning, the non-stop trolling, it was relentless, and Travis was trapped in the middle of the storm. You know the drama's serious when Bo Wow steps out of his low-key life to drop marriage advice. He didn't sugarcoat a thing. He flat out told Travis to wake up and see that Leanna was using him for money and clout. And he wasn't just hinting at a breakup. He was telling Travis to protect himself all the way. You could tell from his tone. He wasn't playing. Now that Leanna's thing with the teammate is out in the open, those old clips of Bo Wow's warning are flooding back, and this time, they're hitting like a knockout punch. Then came the final straw that had everyone talking. Leanna posted a TikTok that fans took as her confession to it all. In the clip, she's crying hard while a motivational audio plays over it. And to the internet, that was all the confirmation they needed. It didn't take long for that TikTok to explode. Over 1 million views in what felt like minutes. The comments were a war zone. Some people worried for her, others hyping her up. But plenty were dragging her for sympathy farming, saying she was playing the victim while the mess she started kept stacking higher. Most folks weren't buying it. They saw that clip as her soft launching the divorce, painting herself as the unhappy one while Travis was left holding the bag. One commenter went straight for the throat. "Why are you crying? You cheated." Another hit with, "She's already running her exit plan." And it didn't stop. People were pressing her for answers, demanding she own up to the dirt. But here's where it got shady. Those critical comments, gone, deleted. She left only the ones cheering her on, which made people side-eye her even harder. Something smelled off. And fans started whispering that Leanna might be hiding something big. Then Travis went live and dropped the bomb, confirming what a lot of people had been suspecting for weeks. Suddenly, all those old moments made sense. The times she'd say Travis wasn't her type, the cryptic captions, the mysteriously wiped DMs, the late-night phone calls to men nobody could identify. Now the question hanging in the air, if Leanna really is pregnant, what's next? Are we about to see some wild reconciliation? Or is this just the quiet before the next explosion? And if she walks away now, is she really about to snag half of everything Travis built with his own grind? This is where the drama stops being just tea and starts bleeding into the league. Word is, Travis's agent has been blowing up phones with front offices, quietly exploring trade moves before the season even starts. Losing him wouldn't just be losing a starter, it's losing the guy who locks down half the defensive scheme. And the other teammate? The locker room's already chosen. Travis all day. Even players from rival squads have been taking their shots, liking shady tweets aimed at the teammate, which in league culture is as close as you get to a public call-out. But here's the real mic drop. A local beat reporter claims Leanna's engagement post wasn't random at all. She allegedly timed it for when Travis would be at a charity event, cameras everywhere, making sure his raw reaction got caught on film. That's not just betrayal, that's calculated public humiliation. And now the big question isn't just if Travis stays in Jacksonville, it's whether this whole thing was a setup from day one. If you were hooked on this drama, make sure you like, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because you already know we're coming back with the next twist. See you on the next one.